Welcome back to CryptosRUs. I am George. We're all George. So tonight, Friday night, let's have another crypto chat about anything. Well, Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins, and pretty much anything. And also, I finally fixed my portfolio on live coin watch, so I can do some DCA tonight. All right, let's just get going. Welcome to the stream. Smash up the like, subscribe to the channel. 2 streams every day, 11:30 and 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure you hit that notification bell and follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and CryptosRUs.com. There's some fantastic articles on CryptosRUs.com in case you haven't checked it out yet. All right, let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Adjusting my microphone, making sure the sound is just right, since so many people have complained about it. All right, let's do this. Okay, so Bitcoin is still around where it was, a little bit lower than this morning, 31.4. Okay, I get it. A lot of people are feeling bearish, feeling like this is never going to end, and I've said this time and time again. It will pass. It will pass. And I've been showing you guys some interesting metrics, and I have some more to show you guys. So whatever the case may be, remember why you're in it, right? You're in it to invest for long-term, life-changing wealth, okay? That is why you're in crypto. And during certain times, it may feel like the world is about to end and everything is going to collapse. And you hear about it all the time. That's when you need to step back, chill, and focus. Focus on your next move, okay? You have to focus on what you're going to do next. Because a lot of people, they don't really know. And then they just let the doubt and fear and uncertainty keep circling in their heads until they really don't know what is right, what is wrong, what is true, what is not. And then they end up making a mistake. So if you're in that mood and you just don't know what's going on, take a step back and think about why you're in the space, what you're invested in. Do you believe the future? And if you do, well, then continue forward. But if you don't, and you're like, what the hell? I don't understand any of the things I got in. I have all the meme coins in my portfolio and they're all down significantly. Well, then you need to figure out what is going on, right? Why you're invested in those meme coins in the first place and what you should do about it. But for me, I'm staying in long haul, right? I'm in it for more life-changing wealth. So I'm going to continue to DCA and HODL. And I believe that's the correct way to do it. All right, so with that out of the way, let's bring up my old portfolio, which I created a few weeks ago. All right, so I finally moved this over to live coin watch from CMC. And unfortunately, it's down about $300. I started out 5,000. It went up about 5,500 or so. Then I DCA'd $100 in 2 weeks ago and DCA'd $100 in a week ago. So actually 5,200. So as you can see, down 300. I was supposed to DCA yesterday, but I'm going to do so today. So like I said, every week I'm going to put in $100 in this portfolio, which I think realistically for a lot of you guys, you may be doing something similar. Your DCA for the long haul. This, I think, is a pretty reasonable goal. And I started with 5,000 on purpose because I know a lot of people getting in, they can't even afford 5,000. I mean, it's a lot of money to put in that much into crypto, right? But for some of you guys, you do have some money saved up. So I started with 5,000. I think putting in $100 per week is okay for some. It may still be too much for some, so you could adjust this however you want. $25, $50 a week, right? Or maybe you do $100 every 2 weeks or every month. It's really up to you, but I'm going with 100 per week. So right now you can see 50% in Bitcoin. Then I have 25% roughly in big caps. And then everything else is broken down into mid and small caps, right? So I had to figure out what to do today. Do I put in $100 into something I already bought, or do I pick up something else that I wasn't able to buy before? Because when I built this, I didn't have as much funds as I wanted to, so I didn't break this up into as many coins as I wanted to. But with that said, with the last week change being down significantly for a lot of these, it could be a good time to pick up too. So it's a tough decision. It's a tough decision right now. So, you know what? I'm going to look through this. Is there anything that's down that significantly within the last 7 days? The biggest loser is actually Theta. Unfortunately, this one doesn't break up. This portfolio, by the way, on Live Coin Watch is absolutely free. This is just a sample portfolio. You could customize this however you want. But unfortunately, it doesn't show like the total profit or loss. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe I could adjust it. Let me see. 7-day, 30-day. No, see, it doesn't tell you from when you bought. It just tells you going back. So unfortunately, it doesn't show. Because when this one on CMC actually showed like what I bought it at and how much it's up or down. But I do remember that the weakest was Theta. So, and that's actually quite surprising recently because Theta has launched their Theta 3.0. Polygon also pretty big loser for this past week. Solana is doing a little bit better, but you could see that Link doing okay. Binance Coin is doing fantastic, only down to 5% within the last week. Bitcoin 7%, Ethereum, ADA, VET about 10% down. And then the last few, Solana was added 2 weeks ago, down 21%, and Cosmos, Doge, Mana, and BPRO. BPRO actually only down 3%, which is pretty amazing, but I only put very, very, very little amount in there. So with that said, I don't know. Let me scroll down the list, make sure I didn't miss anything, because like I said, I didn't have opportunity to put in or buy as many coins as I wanted to before. Now, there's a few coins that has been doing very, very well. A lot of them relating to DeFi. And when I say very well, I know it's in the context of everything else. I realize that, right? Because when you look at, something's down negative 10%, it's not well. I get it. But in the context of others, there are some that stands out. Like Celsius, for example, was actually doing pretty good. They've been holding pretty well within this downturn. What is it? AMP is another good one, but AMP has kind of lost all momentum after that recent Coinbase edition. Now, I do like KuCoin. I mentioned that many times, even on Altcoin Daily's show when I went on there. And you can see it did go up significantly when they released their community chain. And I do like them. I don't have them. So KuCoin, AMP, Celsius. I think that's at least those are the ones I do like. And then going down, let's just check page 2 real quick. Let's see. I do like Chili's quite a bit too. Chili's for last week, it's okay. Quant has actually been doing really good too. BAT is up significantly today. Someone mentioned something about BAT. I didn't pick up what happened today, but they're actually up significantly today, and up significantly within the last week, mainly because of today, and also for the year. So, and Harmony is another one. Man, look at Harmony up. I know people look at Harmony, it's like, down 23% for last week, right? But it's up 1,000% within the last year. Wow, up 1,000%. You know what? I don't know. I think I will put in something into Harmony. I like Harmony. Ever since I discovered them and researched more into them, I think they have pretty good traction, pretty good projects coming on board. Sushi came aboard, as well as some of these other DeFis that came aboard. So I think I'm gonna add Harmony. So what's $100 worth of Harmony? Let's see if I can figure it out here. If you buy or sell, I think I'm gonna just go deposit, because if you buy, you have to buy with something. So if I just deposit, let's say 1, enter quantity, I gotta figure it out. What is Harmony at? So $100 divided by 0.066. So roughly about 1,500 worth. So I'm just going to add it in here, 1,500. And today's date, July 16th. 7, 8, 9. Okay, I'll just do this. All right, something like that. All right, there we go. Yeah, exactly. Asian math all prevails. Okay, so this week I added Harmony. So in case you guys are wondering, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, VeChain, Binance Coin, Chainlink, Solana, Polygon, Theta, Harmony, Cosmos, Dogecoin, Decentraland, and Bpro. And I think next week I'm going to add a few more, the ones I mentioned, like maybe some NFT plays and so forth. So there you go. There you go. Overall, down $300. Not the greatest, but about 5%, right? But it does fluctuate, because just last week it was up to about like 55, 5,800, and now it's come down. Well, you know what? That's the point of DCA on a schedule. If you do it, right, you just forget about it. You forget about the price. You forget about the volatility. All you do is just set and forget it, and you keep doing the same amount over a course of a year, 2, 5, right? And then you'll see the gains, and I'm going to prove it to you guys. I'm going to prove it to you guys. That's why I'm doing this. All right. What else is there? Let me make sure I didn't miss any super chats. I think they disappeared, unfortunately. There's one, Corey. Hard to speculate. Ranges you put vet in 2025. That's too far off. Don't even try to speculate that. Worry about accumulating as much as you can than what the price will be in 2025, which is the next cycle, the peak of next cycle. All right, Corey, don't worry about it. If you believe in vet, you believe in their future, what you need to worry about is, do you have enough now? Okay, so that's the more important question. Do I have enough? I've heard nothing but bad things about Merchant Token, so I don't really want to look at it. I've heard some bad things, although I haven't verified it yet, so I can't really talk about it. I'm not going to talk about Tyler. I'm not going to talk about Tiger King coin. That's just, I never watched the show. People say it's crazy on Netflix. I have no clue about what he does. Obviously, he tames tigers or something like that. I don't know. These are not projects that I'm focused on, okay? I'm not focused on Tiger King or any other meme coins or anything like that. Merchant Token, though, I don't know. Seems a little off to me. But I have to do more research into it. All right, there's a few things I want to show you guys. Number one is BTC reserves, okay, on all the exchanges is starting to drop once again. You can see that it did rise up significantly, right, when Bitcoin's price fell. And that kind of makes sense because people are panicking, depositing Bitcoin, and some of this could be from the miners. Remember, the miners have to sell because they're moving out. So a lot of this could be from the miners. And I've showed you guys metrics about miner accumulation starting to turn, and that could be why you could see BTC reserves starting to come down again. And normally when BTC reserves start coming down, it gets scarcer and the price starts going up. So is this a precursor of a good bounce that we haven't seen for quite some time? Could be. Now, if you look at something like Ethereum, same thing. Ethereum, it just keeps going down and down and down. Ethereum's reserves on exchanges it's getting ridiculously low. It just keeps going down and down and down, and that's because people are pulling out, putting into ETH 2.0 or still putting into DeFi, right? Many reasons, but ETH reserves both of these are pretty darn positive. When you see the reserves go down, right, that means that people are actually pulling out and not depositing to sell, right? So this is the opposite of that, which is really good. What is Clover Finance? And do you look at Tiger King's chart? No, I'm not going to look at Tiger King. Clover. Oh, not the right one. It has no market cap, or it can't calculate it. And ever since it debuted, it just kept going down and down and down. So not looking promising. And what is this? A foundational layer for cross-chain compatibility. Simultaneously navigate and transact with major networks all in one overview. So what is it? Is it a financial app? Multi-chain wallet, all-in-one wallet extension, Clover native token. Seems to be code-based that offers interoperability. That's what it seems like. Sakura crowd loan is now open. Support parachain auction. Okay. Okay. Can't say more than that. Seems like there's some kind of chain or code base that is trying to connect different chains together so that you could build DeFi projects that span across all chains, but it's just too early. They only came out in like May, so, and they have not been doing well within that time, so just too early. On every coin page in Live Coin Watch, you can calculate how much $100 be in coins. Top right of the main window. All right, so for example, if I click on synthetic, top right of every window. I don't cover. Oh, here we go. Here we go. $100. There we go. Hey, thank you for that. That's actually pretty useful. Oleg, are you with the team? I feel like no one would answer that question or bring that up unless they were with the team. But anyways, thank you. That's actually pretty good. Is this the same one? So is that why it was asked? Because it was listed on Coinbase? Well, Coinbase pump didn't happen. That's kind of weird. But yeah, how did I get back? What happened here? I gotta go page 1. So to answer your question, it just seems like it's a little bit too early to make a call right now. All right, let's go down. XRP crashing. Yeah, their thing with their SEC loss is not going so well. Even though their latest thing is they were able to subpoena or bring the guy that was brought in to consult and make a declaration whether or not Ethereum was a security or not. They're going to get that guy. I don't know if that's going to really do much. Guitar player, let's be honest, there's a much higher chance of BTC going to sub 20K right now than bouncing, no emotions. Why? Tell me why. Just because everyone says it is? I mean, it could go down. I did say that. It could go down. It could go up. Everyone's just guessing right now. Everyone's speculating. But to make a declaration that it has more chance to do that than something else, you just don't know. It's just people are just speculating. So you could, like I said, even if you are right? So what are you going to do about it? You go sell right now? You go panic sell right now? Or just sell, waiting for a lower bottom, which is really, really hard to time? Or you could just continue holding and not worry about it. Or you can try to get some more cash on hand so that you could take advantage of the dip and cost average on the way down, right? So I think those are really the only 3 options. So speculating what's going to happen here, short term, what it's going to do. Okay. Everyone's guessing. But What are you going to do about it? That's the most important thing, right? And I didn't even get through what I wanted to say because you guys are asking a whole bunch of questions, but that's fine. No, I'm not going to look at Tiger King's chart. I'm not going to look at it. Yeah, I'm going to skip over that. No, thank you. BT Bovina, I just have to hold and wait. I should tune out of crypto things, but you become a habit. You should tune out everyone else except me. That's the best plan. What have you sold? Will bull run up to the end of 2021, early 2022? I have not sold anything, Jenna. Nothing. And you could say that that's stupid, but hey, I don't want to be in a game where I'm trying to time top or bottom, because I do believe this bull run will continue. We will see a new high. During the middle, we'll see volatility. We have seen this before. There's been many up and downs during crypto winter and during the last cycle too in 2017. I do believe we will get through it because I'm looking at everything else that's going on behind the scenes, all the fundamental stuff that I've been talking about, and they're adding up and they're looking great. So actually, I haven't sold anything. I've just been holding, and I've been DCAing into things a little bit at a time, but I'm making sure that I do have a lot of cash on hand so that if things go down even more, I'll be able to take advantage and DCA it in. Joe asks, what do you think about companies ditching ETH for Solana? I think that's overblown, overstated. I don't think there's a lot of companies ditching ETH for Solana right now. Australian Power Ledger did that, yeah, but Power Ledger is one of like, it's one of like how many companies out there that's on Ethereum, right? It's not happening as much as we like to think it's happening. I think Solana is great. I think their ecosystem is starting to blossom, right? But it's mostly new projects. Not so much so like Ethereum project moving Solana. And that's because there's actually technical difficulties too. Solana is not a Ethereum, it's not an EVM compatible chain. It has its own virtual machine. It has its own programming language. So it's not like one of the EVM compatible chains, and it's not a layer 2. So yeah. But with that said, doesn't mean that Solana is bad. I actually really do love Solana. I like it quite a bit. Will ETH automatically convert to 2.0? Yes. I don't know how they're going to do it, but eventually the two chains will converge and become one. So we just got to wait for Vitalik to tell us what's going to go on, what's going to happen next. Uproller keeps talking about this guy like Upshoot or Upshot or something. It's like no one cares about that guy. I guess he was some like Dogecoin shill or something, and maybe he created some token. I don't know, but like, yeah, I don't see the big deal with that guy. What the impact of more CBDC versus Bitcoin? Central bank digital currency, CBDC, has nothing to do with Bitcoin. It doesn't compete. It competes with stable coins. It might try to kill off stable coins. In fact, one of the things I was going to talk about is Janet Yellen is going to discuss stable coins next week with regulators. So it might be very, very, very hard to operate a stable coin in the future in the United States. Even Powell said the same thing. He's like, stable coins needs to be regulated, and ultimately a digital USD will replace stable coins, which could be true. So stable coins, because of their inherent nature of just being money, right, will be regulated. Will they be shut down? I don't know. But does Bitcoin compete? No. Bitcoin and stable coins, two different things. Just like Ethereum and Cardano and Solana, they're not the same as Bitcoin either. So there's separation. Not everything is equal. Not everything is equal. Kenneth Gardner says, risk to reward BTC is closer to the bottom than the top. Buy the dip. Hit the like. I like that. I like that. Yes. The top is infinite. There's no cap, right? This is why you don't want to short something like Bitcoin, because it is very, very dangerous. If you have a short position, right, your gain is, okay, Bitcoin falls from 30,000 down to 0, let's just say. That's 30,000 that you could gain. But if Bitcoin goes from 30 to 60 to 100 and keeps going, there's no cap to it, right? So you're exactly right. The risk to reward, Bitcoin is much closer to the bottom than the top. So I like that. I might steal that from you. Marshawn asked, I really wanted that OnlyFans. I'm not ready for it. I don't think you guys are ready for it either. So I'm going to postpone that for a little bit until you guys are ready. Are meme coins worse than 2017 ICOs? I mean, maybe. It could be. Right now, there are some meme coins that are holding very, very well. For example, Shiba is at number 23, okay, with a market cap of close to $4 billion. So you have a lot of meme coins that are doing very well, but at least Shiba is trying to separate themselves. They came out their decks and they're trying to do new things, right? But if we do move into 2022, 2023, and we have that crypto winter and things start coming down again, then that'll be a true test. Will the holders of Shiba and others truly hold, or will they all just panic sell, right? So that's the thing. The one thing that Doge has that no other meme coin has. It's been tested by time. And that's because there's so many people that just kept holding it over the years. Dogecoin came out in 2013. So it's been 8 years. So it has been battle tested, so to speak. Others have not. They only lived for a few months. So after we get this top and we come down, and I don't know if we come down, whether it's a 50, 70, 80% drop from the top, then the meme coins will really be tested then, right? Like, are they going to really hold their position? So, yeah. What else? Cal asked, when is Jason Pizzino coming on my show next? I don't know. Maybe soon. You know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to come up with a segment, kind of like Millennial Money, for those of you guys that are familiar, with just a few guests that's always consistent, and then we just talk about all things crypto and financial things, investment things. I think it'll be fun. I think a lot of you guys want to enjoy that too. So if I do a show like that, you know, we still have to talk about how to set it up and so forth. But I know Jason's interested in it, so maybe I could get him in. Also, James from Invest Answer, and maybe one other guy. But I'm working on that. I don't know individually when Jason will come on next. Maybe next week. Mass Network has got huge potential due to functionality. I don't know. Everything has huge potential. All right, I've heard that, Daniel. I've heard that like a million times. 60 million market cap, very, very small. Let's see. A portal to new internet. Encrypt your posts and chats on a social network. Allows only your friends to decrypt. What? You could already lock down your social posts and chats. Send encrypted posts to friends. Yeah, this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. I'm just gonna say it's not gonna work. It sounds good in theory. No one's gonna use it. It's not gonna be adopted. Any comments on a recent movement of BTC USD shorts? You're talking about Bitfinex shorts. I have not looked at it. So BTC, what is it? BSC USD shorts. Oh, I don't know. RX can't pull it up. So BTC USD shorts, Bitfinex shorts. It's up a little bit. But last time this came down, actually, and it was not movement. These times really was not moving. Actually, Bitcoin came up slightly, I think, when these came down. So it could be we see something similar. But, I mean, these Bitfinex shorts, first of all, just keep in mind, Bitfinex shorts is not the end-all, be-all shorts for the crypto market. In fact, I would argue short futures on Binance has a lot more volume than Bitfinex. So this is not like a master list of all shorts, right? So, I don't know. I wouldn't put too much weight into this. Let's just put it that way. I'm not going to read that out loud. Why are people still talking about Tiger King? Axie, did really well. Clover, people are still asking about it. I guess Binance added them. Binance is adding a lot of weird stuff. I don't know. Maybe they incubated them or invested in them, but they've been adding a lot of weird small cap projects. Cream Finance has performed well last 2-3 months. I don't know, is this Cream? I mean, it held. I wouldn't say that's good. Crypto rules everything around me. Does not explain what it is. Supply assets, borrow assets. It's a DeFi play. Oh, is this Cream Finance? Like, did they rebrand themselves? This is the stablecoin DEX, right? It has to be. Oh no. DeFi Pulse. No, I'm sorry. I was thinking about Curve. Okay, I was thinking about Curve, not Cream. I don't know. It's some kind of lending play. So you can supply and earn interest, and you can borrow with this interest. Not the greatest, like 5% for USDT. Okay. Are they regulated somewhere? No. So. Okay. I'll just say it's okay, I guess. Mike, not much to say about it. All right. Anything else? Interested in VeChain? Yes. I've created so many videos about VeChain. Watch them if you haven't. What else is there? AMC. I joked around that I was gonna start talking about AMC and GME, and people got so pissed off. It's like, Jordan, I'm gonna stop watching if you start talking about AMC. I'm like, chill. Yeah, see, David's talking about AMC still going pop. Shorts haven't covered. Crypto being crypto being more and more popular, is it possible that we'll never have a bear market ever? I mean, arguably, maybe not a prolonged one, like the 3-year cycle out of the 4-year cycle. I mean, a 3-year out of 4-year, maybe we don't have that. Maybe it could be something very quick, right? But there will always be up and downs. But whether or not it's like a really long cycle crypto winter, that could be broken. Someone said I just bought out AMC today. I bought some AMC. All right, what else is there? Anything? Meta Hero. I think I looked at that. Not very interested in it. What do you think about the Lexus ISF? It's a nice looking car, but I think they got rid of the F. Yeah, I think they don't. The new one, the new IS, I don't think they have the ISF anymore. But, the old one was fine, but it's still pale to, you know, like a M3 or something like that. You know, Lexus cannot really compete. Like when in terms of like a driver's car, like a sports car, yeah, it looks great, but the engine, the setup just can't compete with the Germans. But if you want reliability, then Lexus blows them all away. Jonathan has something very deep about meme coins. Meme coins, people buy them either to say F you to the current establishment, or they just want to make money really quick. One of two reasons. You pick. When Lambo said I had hot dog water for dinner. Well, that sounds pretty good for a first date. Michael, Friday night crypto moon bull run. Yes. Jenna asked about RDX. RDX is not bad. Not bad for a luxury compact SUV. The transmission is a little weird. I remember that, but I don't know. I think for that class, I think it's about right. It's about right, but you know, I'm trying to think of others. Like they're coming out the new NX. That looks pretty good. I mean, what else? Like the X3 is phenomenal, but it costs a lot more. The GLC is also pretty good, but it costs more. The Audi Q3, that's a very, very, very tight market right there. Anyways, what do you think about Cardano European Union deal? I didn't hear about it. There's a lot of FUD about, you know, Cardano recently about their African deals and so forth, right? I saw one from CoinDesk, but you know, it is what it is. Basically, people are waiting for Cardano and Goguen and everything to be done, and Goguen is underway. The testnet is still going. I think it should be complete soon, so it's coming. It's coming. All right, last few questions. I'm 6'3" and I can fit into my 2019 IS just fine. The front of the IS is fine. It's the rear that you'll have a hard time with. You know, if you're 6'3", you're not fitting in the back of an IS, that's for sure. Show us the portfolio we built together. I did already. I did at the very beginning. I added Harmony today. The $100 I put into Harmony, right? But overall, down about $340. But you know what? This is a long-term portfolio. DCA $100 every week, and we'll see where it ends up by the end of the year. All right. Best place to stake VET. There's a lot of places. Just stake it natively. Just stake it to power the network. I think that's the best way to do it. But there's a lot of places to stake VET. Should I trade my T-King for a Lamborghini? Yes, you should. Yes, you should. Not financial advice, but yes. Do you listen to Too Short? I have no idea who that is. Yeah, like Phil says, you know, just throw it into a Thor wallet. Just stake natively. You'll be fine. All right, I think that's pretty much it. Overall, you know, it's a boring Friday, I know, but like I've been saying, right? Figure out what you guys want to do, right? Figure out why you're in the space, what you want to do with your current portfolio, or you go continue holding, you go prepare for the worst and get some money ready to be able to DCA, or are you just fed up with everything that's not right for you and you're just going to exit the market, right? So I think that's more important to figure out right now. Because if you can't stand the volatility, which I think is the price of admission for crypto, if you can't stand it, you know what? Then it's not for you. It's not for everyone. But what I'm here to do is help educate you guys, keep you guys calm, keep you guys focused on the future, because that is what I plan on doing is holding for the future, because I think there's a lot more. There's a lot more to crypto than what we're seeing right now. I think there's a lot more. So hopefully you guys hang in there, guys. Hopefully you guys hang in there. What we're seeing right now sucks, I know. But for those of you guys, including myself, that has been in it, they can all tell you it was much worse years ago. It was much worse last year. And it's important to focus on this, the column that is 1 year. Okay? If you focus on day to day or week to week, or you look at the last 2 months and you're like, everything's dead, right? Take a step back, zoom out, like people say, and look at the 1 year, and then you'll realize things are not nearly as bad as others are portraying, right? So this is why you need to focus on what you plan on doing. What I plan on doing is DCA, HODL, and wait for more life-changing wealth. So hopefully you guys will stick with me for the long haul. All right, I'll let you guys get back to your Friday night. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. All right? Good night. Bye-bye.